Hey racing fans, Chip from the Digital Grandstand here with another highs and lows review video from the F1 2017 season. First of all, I would like to thank you all for the support you've shown in the last few weeks and months, not only here on YouTube but also on the social media pages. It brings a huge smile to my face to see so many people interested in Formula 1. From now on, hopefully we will all grow this community together. As for today, we're taking a closer look at Scuderia Toro Rosso's 2017 F1 campaign, and boy they went through rough waters last season. Sporting an initial driver lineup of a hot shoe on the up-and-up and a seemingly mentally wrecked young gun, the team from Faenza was expecting a very challenging year ahead of the Australian opener. However, that first race provided a surprising high. Not only both Sainz and Kvyat finished inside the top 10, but also they actually split the Force India pair at the flag. What a great way to start the season! And it even got better in the next race. Kvyat managed to squeeze into Q3, and even though he encountered terminal hydraulics issues during the race, Sainz went on to score more solid points with a P7 at the flag. High. The Bahrain Grand Prix, however, provided the first low for the team. Despite some brilliant driving, the two Red Bull juniors had a less than stellar quali session. As for the race, Sainz retired after a very stupid move from Lance Stroll as the Spaniard was exiting the pit lane, while Daniel couldn't finish higher than 12, behind the Sauber of Verline. Next round in Russia was just meh. Sure, Sainz scored another solitary point, but it was such a dull race overall that I couldn't be bothered ranking it. Now, points-wise, the Spanish Grand Prix was a huge high for the team, but I think it deserves another special high for the manner in which those points were achieved. Sainz's drive from P12 to 7 was superb, but Kvyat's was even better. Starting stone dead last, he made the most of an ingenious strategy and battled his way up to P9 at the flag. Amazing race for Toro Rosso. As for Monaco, the team deserves another high, courtesy of Carlos. His quali laps were absolutely phenomenal, resulting in a P6 slot on the grid. Once up there, he didn't put a wheel wrong all day on Sunday and delivered the team's best result of the season up to that point. Kvyat, on the other hand, had a decent qualifying and was running quite well in the points late in the race, but a collision with Perez forced him to retire. Next up, for Canada and Azerbaijan, I'm sorry, but the team deserves one big low. Neither Carlos nor Daniel had stellar race weekends, and the points scored by Sainz in Baku were more of a result of the chaos in that race rather than actual competitive racing. In Austria and Great Britain, it was more of the same really. By this stage, the team was losing the development race in the packed midfield, and poor showings from both drivers left the team looking backwards rather than forwards in the Constructors Championship. Big low. Now, for the next couple of races, I think the team deserves both a high and a low. Sainz was on fire in Hungary and finished in a very respectable P7. Yes, a car very much suited to a medium slow track like the Hungaroring helped him, but he also managed to grab another P10 finish in Belgium as well, on a very different kind of circuit. As for Kvyat, he was basically nowhere. Strong, good showings in quali didn't translate in top 10 finishes, and that must have hurt, especially seeing his teammate bag in all those points. By the time F1 got to Italy, the writing was already on the wall. Kvyat was on his way out of the team. He tried his very best round Monza, qualifying and finishing ahead of his teammate, but the points still eluded him. And it provided another low for Toro Rosso. Next up, Singapore. And the team deserves, wouldn't you guessed it, a high for this one. Sainz was at his superlative best all weekend long, again helped by a car that felt quite competitive round the streets of Singapore. But it was the chaos at the start of the race that opened the door to his and the team's best result of the year, if Carlos could withstand the pressure. And withstand the pressure he did. And the P4 at the flag gave us one of the best team radio exchanges of the decade. Boom! Shakalaka! Vamos! Vamos, 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 vamos! Okay, now, for the final stretch of the season, firstly, I have to give the team a low. 1 solitary point in 6 races was hugely disheartening. Add in the fact that they surrendered P6 in the constructor standings at the very final race, and it was a pretty bleak couple of months for the Red Bull Juniors. However, the team also deserves a high for their mumbo-jumbo drivers lineup reshuffle. Yes, Kvyat was out, then was back in, then out for good, and I'm getting a headache just by reminiscing that. But they offered a chance to race at the highest level to not one, but 2 exciting talents. 2016 GP2 champion Pierre Gasly and reigning World Endurance champion and Best Hairstyle in Motorsport award winner Brandon Hartley. As for Kvyat, I will play devil's advocate and give the team an overall high for his performances. His quali pace especially was on par, if not slightly better, than Sainz's. Also, it was Kvyat who scored that solitary point for Toro Rosso in the US, and as tough as it was for him, being fired from the Red Bull family allowed him to move to Ferrari as a simulator driver. That's sort of a dream job for 90% of every motorsport fan in the world. For 2018, the team sticks with Gasly and Hartley as a lineup, which is good. Both are hugely talented, both deserve to be in Formula 1. However, what's worth really keeping an eye on is the new power unit deal the team has with Honda. I'm not going to rate it as a high nor a low for now. I do believe the Japanese firm will get their act together. One day. Will it happen this year? Will the new Honda package help Hartley and Gasly shine or even break out of the midfield? Or will it send the two towards the back of the field? We'll find out soon enough. What do you guys think are the targets of Scuderia Toro Rosso Honda for 2018? Also, did I miss any major point out of the team's 2017 campaign? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you all so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please drop a like and subscribe for more F1 related content. Please share this video to someone who you think might enjoy it, and as always, I've been Chip from the Digital Grandstand. You can find me on Facebook and Twitter, you have the links in the description, and I'll see you again very soon.